picking up sound now? Does it want to pick up sound now? How about sound now? Sound seems to be working now. Cool. There we go. Okay. Now I just adjust the things so that it doesn't burst people's eardrums like it sometimes tries to do. Okay, hopefully that fixes the sound issue. Now I just need the game to actually load. Sorry I didn't have the sound working. All you missed was me saying that we're gonna play Reginleif's Rally, which is a mythical battle. I think it's the only one. I don't expect a bunch of them. Then we'll do the New Year's event, which is playing a bunch of skirmish matches and doing particular things for each of those pseudo achievement things. Also, it snowed outside, so if the game and or the whole stream suddenly crashes, power went out. Highly unlikely, but technically possible. That's been the whole past 10 minutes of me talking. I wish I had realized that the microphone was disabled somehow. But hey, I fixed it. So now it works. Now I just need the game to work. That's the issue now. I got the microphone to work. Now I just need the game to work again. It's fine. It's fun. Things never want to go my way. But that's normal. Alright, game. Load. You're trying to load, but you have not succeeded yet. Oh, also, I fell on the ice on my way back, so my wrist kind of hurts a little bit. So if it becomes too painful, I'll end the stream a little early. I don't think I broke my wrist or anything. I think I just hurt it. But, it definitely hurts every so often when I move my hand in an odd way. But I don't exactly move my hand in an odd way frequently. So, if it continues to cause me pain, I will think about going to a doctor. I got the game to work, but now it's only showing up on the bottom right corner of the screen. This is weird. What is happening? Close that. Get the game back up again. Okay, so it showed up on the bottom right corner of the screen for me, but not for the stream itself. Got it. Cool. I see that now. Why game? Cooperation. I know that's a different kind of game, but cooperate with me, game, and then we play game. And then we use game to play game. And when game plays game, then we succeed and the stream can work. If that sentence made sense, your brain is just as confused as mine is. I don't even know what I just said. Okay. Work was fun. My one pseudo complaint about work tonight was so we're supposed to do X at work, and that's like the recommended thing to do is to do X, a job that is described as X. But then today when we tried to do X work, the people trying to make the food weren't happy that we were doing X. So it was stupid. Also, I understand that managers care about the fact that I was walking in a blizzard, but I was willing to walk in the blizzard. You weren't willing to stop anyone from driving in the blizzard, so why care about me walking? Okay, is this game going to actually function and work at all? Please. Otherwise, this is just like 20 minutes of me talking for I don't know what. Well, actually, no, it'd be 10 minutes of me talking, or 5 minutes of me talking now. What do you mean by X? Being vague intentionally. So when you're running out of product, you're supposed to go to the cook and tell them that you need more of that. But tonight it was, hey, shut up, stop telling us what you're running out of. It was getting annoying. I had to learn how to, well, not learn. I had to figure out how to put things in the oven, and whatever temperature and time and however long they're supposed to cook for, I don't know. No one's ever told me. That was tonight's work shift. Tonight was, hey, this is never my job and I'm not allowed to do this because no one wants to teach me. But I need to do it now because no one's here to cook. There were no cooks in the kitchen, and then when we ran out of food, we needed the cook in the kitchen, and there were no cooks. It was quite fun. I'm choosing to use that word. Choosing to use the word fun. Yes, I do. It's the morning person who's always there. But I won't say their name because that kind of tells random strangers on the internet where we work. And that's not exactly a good thing to do. So, yes, it's the morning lady. But that's as vague as I'll be. You know who that is without me having to spell it out. Why won't this darn game load? And by that I mean I need Steam to load so I can load the game, and Steam won't load again. This is a great Age of Mythology stream. I haven't even seen the game load once. Okay, no, it loaded once, but it only covered half of the bottom right of my screen. And that's not functionable for me to play the game. You guys could see the whole screen. I couldn't. I didn't know where the play button was. Or the start button. Why won't this game love me? Steam won't even load. Okay, can I try and circumvent Steam? Probably not, because every time I type in Age to find Age of Mythology, it comes up with Age of Empires. Mostly because I played that way more frequently. Okay. Age of Mythology doesn't even pop up under... I've played this a bunch recently. Come on. Do something, Steam. Maybe I should just make this a game that has a shortcut on the computer, on the desktop at this point. How much I've tried to play it. It doesn't want to work. But also having it on the desktop, I would just be able to double click it and the game should load, you would think. My computer is a sack of potatoes. It needs to work better. I am somewhat out of topics. I've been reading another book series again. It's different from last week's book series, I think. Yeah, last week's book series was a romance novel. Or 2 weeks ago, book series was a romance novel. And as of Sunday? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday or Sunday, one of those 2 days, I started a new book series. I bought 3 books because it was cheaper buying them in groups of 3s. And then I read through all 3 of them. So I bought the other 7 books in the series, because there's 10. And now I'm on book 5? Book 4. Let me quickly look. I think I'm on book 4. Is it book 4 or book 5? I'm 29% of the way through book 4. No, I remember now. Okay. 2 weeks ago was the romance novel. Last week was a tower defense centric novel. It's interesting how you make a tower defense style book, but it's cool at the same time, and I like how it's written. And now I'm on... It's kind of a romance book, but not at the same time. But yeah. Okay, Steam is finally up again. Is Age of Mythology Retold gonna finally work again? I don't know. But yeah, I like my reading. In the span of 48 hours, I've read 3 books. And so I bought the other 7 in the series. And since then, in a span of 12 hours, I've read 30% of book 3. Or book 4, I mean. I may or may not have a problem. I also sampled a book that I got because it's book 3 in the series, and I was questioning whether I should just purchase a bunch of books. I now bought that book, but I need to go back and finish reading from where the sample was. And I sampled another book and read 15% of it or whatever. That the reviews on the books make it sound odd. And I don't know if I want to read that book. But I also kind of want to read the book because it was intriguing. But the reviews make it sound like all of the characters sound like they're underage, even though it's set in space. And therefore, age is arbitrary because Earth years don't exist there. But it just sounds weird, and stating that out loud is very odd. And it sounds like there's implied stuff that happens, so I don't think I'd be comfortable with it. But it also sounds really cool because even just in the sample, he fights a bunch of Let me just slur all those words together into one. He fights a bunch of pirate ships and beats them with weird tactics by himself. And it was cool to read that. But I don't know how I feel about the romancy parts of that book because it sounds pedophilic. And I don't like that. But the book series itself sounds kind of cool. I just don't think I would like those parts of the book. And it sounds like that would be the main random bits in there. Like he's a random mercenary and whatnot, but it sounds like he's also a playboy, and therefore I don't think I would like it. But the premise besides that sounds kind of cool, of a space-based fighting simulation thing. All the rest of my books and things are like sorcery and magic and swords and such, and cutesy romance between people that are the same age, and none of them involve other things that involve an S word. And I find that a lot better. Some of them are really darn cute because you know that the two characters like each other, but they never can say anything to each other, or they're other books that the two characters very much like each other and tell each other that, but are just too confused about how to go about things to, I don't know, grow up or whatever. Very few of them are like high school based things. Some of them are like, we are adults, but we're very self-conscious of the fact that we're adults type thing, and it's fun. And I've read like over 400 books, I think, and some of them blur together, and all of them have character names that I sometimes forget who is who because I've had 400 books. Oh no, 376 books to be precise. Because I don't have these shelved in anything like series-wise or anything like that. So I have 376 books, and most of them are downloaded. Wow, no wonder my phone is running out of space. Most of my books are downloaded and therefore take up space. I've scrolled all the way to the bottom of my unshelved books, and I just found a few series that I'm just like, ooh, I could reread that. Man. When's the next next one of this series come out? This game won't load. This is why I'm distracted. Now I'm kind of curious, when is the next part of that series come out? Because the last time I saw a book of that was like last year sometime. I don't want to read it. I want to look at the series. Let me look at the series. There are 8 volumes in the series. The last one that came out was June 2023. Dang. Game, why you only appear in the bottom right corner? I can't play you when you do that. But it'll show up on the screen as if it works correctly. I lost where my mouse is on the screen. Oh, because it's locked into the game window, even though the window of the game is not covering the whole screen. There we go. Close the game so that I can open the game back up, and hopefully it'll cover the whole screen this time. If you can't tell, I've run low on topics of what to talk about today, and it's barely been 20 minutes. This is why I don't think that I would be good at trying to just talk for 2 hours or 3 hours like some people can. I wish I had that skill of just being able to... Okay, I can ramble off of random tangents. I have that skill. It's called ADHD. But I can't keep a one-sided conversation going that easily, anyways. Okay. Game work. Yes, I want to exit the game. I understand the unsaved game data may be lost. The game data didn't even show up. Let me play the game. I get distracted very easily. But yeah, I like the books that I read. I wouldn't be reading them if I didn't like the books that I read. That's very much a stupid sentence. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, I like the things that I read. I wouldn't read them if I didn't. That's, yeah. Thanks, brain. There are definitely some series that I've been reading that get to, like, one random book is just like, hey, we're gonna throw that this person has to, like, infiltrate this other place, and the only way that they could do it is to cross-dress. And I'm just like, why? Nothing else in this series seemed like it needed to go this route. This person is super duper strong, or literally game-breaking powers or whatever, and I understand infiltration, but send someone who isn't that strong and who can communicate. Send one of the side characters. Just have the next story or next book, whatever, be from their perspective, and then have, like, the last chapter or whatever be the main character showing up to help resolve whatever conflict is. Like, there's a book 7 in a series that I'm on that I haven't even bought book 7 because just the, like, description of it is the person needs to be undercover infiltrating to this other place, but has to dress as a girl. Can he make it? Like, why? The series was so good up until book 7. Why does this specifically have to happen? Or, like, book 10 of another series is doing the exact same thing. I don't want to read them because it feels like it's just too tropey. There's too many like stupid tropes that happen. Like the typical anime trope of like the girl's changing room. Like, oh, the door just so happened to be slightly ajar that the guy walking by leaned against the door or fell into the room and happened to see all the girls changing. And you're like, why? The rest of the show was good. You just had to throw that scene in there? Hey, the game's loaded. It's loading, I guess. It's actually the full screen for me and not half of the bottom right corner so I can actually play the game. I can't play the game when half of the screen doesn't work for me. Or 3/4 of the screen wouldn't be on the screen for me to be able to see what I'm doing. I have a lot of random complaints about anime and books, but I also really like anime and books. But there are some scenes that are just so stupidly thrown in there that you just feel like you need to skip through it. And then like 5 minutes later in the show, after you've skipped past that scene that you didn't want to see, you're just like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Because apparently there was a massive amount of dialogue that needed to be heard through, oh, he fell into the girls' changing room. Why? Like, Undefeated Bahamut Chronicle, which was a really good, like, power fantasy anime with mechs. It literally starts that way. He's, like, running across the roof and falls into the girls' bathing area. And that girl ends up being, like, the most famous girl in the school or whatever, and he's the only boy, and it's like, why? It was so good, except for the literal first 5 minutes of the whole series. The game had sound, and then it said it needed to load. Darn it. I'm out of topics to ramble about while the game needs to work. Stop trying to make me think of new topics. Why did the game crash? I don't want to send a bug report. God dang it. I'm out of topics to talk about. That's why the topic is things I hate about anime and books that I read. But I really like watching anime and books that I read. I hope this is fun. Or at least the random topics are okay, because I don't know what else to talk about. I can tell the game doesn't like me. Steam itself is just a black screen as well right now. Like, I can't click on anything to make the game load again. The game, or the Steam library that's supposed to give me the option to load the game from is also just a black screen. So, like, I can't click any button to start the game either. So it's not just the game that doesn't like me, it's Steam itself that doesn't want to work. Okay, let's try this again. I don't have a backup plan for today. I have a backup plan for Friday if the stream with my sister doesn't function because she's still sick, but I don't have a backup plan for today. And also, it's already been 40 minutes since I started. It's been about 35 since you could hear me, but It's okay. There's fun things to have happen. Started playing Yu-Gi-Oh as well. Played Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel recently. If I could learn how to download it on my computer, which I think it's a computer game as well, and if I can link the two things, I might stream that as well. But I'm bad at it. I think of a lot of things in terms of Magic, just to try to make sense of what's going on the screen, and frequently, and I do mean very frequently, I just sit there watching my opponent do their turn, and I'm just sitting like, oh, alright, I'll stop trying to read your cards until you end your turn, then I'll read everything that's on the board, and I'll figure out what the heck I can do. And I feel like that's how you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, especially because Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel doesn't let you cheat. Like, you can't accidentally get the wrong thing or activate a card at the wrong time. I mean, you can still activate a card at the wrong time, but it doesn't let you, like, ignore timing restrictions incorrectly. So I kind of like that. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel feels a lot more like, oh, I don't know what's going on. Tell me when you're done. Whereas if I was playing this in paper cards, I would just be sitting like, huh, I'm assuming you're telling the truth that it can go get this thingy, and then reading this thingy doesn't tell me what that thingy does. But I see it's a cool looking dragon, and it's got a black border, so it must have done something to get onto the field. I trust that you're doing what you're doing, and it's correct. But I'm not certain. But other than that, I like Yu-Gi-Oh! So far. Watching them playing that. I just realized what I'm hitting with my foot is the screw that goes into the bottom of the desk. Huh. I don't know how the desk I'm having on my computer and microphone and things on the desk. I don't know how the desk is actually staying upright. Because that screw's supposed to be right there. But it's on the floor. And that's what I've been kicking for the last few seconds. I was trying to figure out what it was. That's probably been missing for a little while. Well, it hasn't collapsed on me yet, so I'm not worried about putting the screw back in place right now. I'm more worried about the fact that Steam is still well, I was gonna say it's still a black screen and nothing else, but it just crashed, so now it's just my desktop again. Oh, now Steam's back. You should pick an option and stay that way. Steam has its own little loading screen on the screen. And that sounded like a really stupid sentence, but it's still got the loading screen and it's not loading. I am very much running out of things to ramble about. So I don't know where to keep this pseudo conversation, one-sided talk going. Help. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. And Steam crashed again. I don't know if it's the game that doesn't like me, if it's Steam that doesn't like me, Or if I should just swap over to Minecraft at this point, because that seems to be my fallback game. I guess I could also swap to Gemcraft or something. That's another game that I play. I have been playing, or not have been, but I did load and open Gemcraft a few days ago to play it and try and get some of the shadow cores so that I can make progress in that game. Ow. I just rotated my wrist and popped it, and that kind of hurt. Momentary spasm of, I fell on my wrist. That's why that hurt. I forgot that when I just twisted my wrist and popped my wrist. That was a jolt of pain I wasn't expecting. Train of thought. I was talking about Gemcraft for a moment. A few weeks ago, and for the past like 2 or 3 weeks, I've been asking whether or not I should play the game off camera to try and get some more shadow cores, to be able to open up the different talisman parts that are like needing upwards of 10,000 shadow cores to open, and you only get like 100 to 200 every so often during your fights. Sometimes you only get 50, sometimes you get 150, sometimes you open one of the wizard stashes and it gives you 700 or 800 at once. But that's not always. So I started playing some of the endurance modes just in my spare time and have already acquired 329 shadow cores that I didn't have before. I'll talk about that more on Thursday when I actually play the game itself for the stream. But that popped into my head just now because that's a thing that I can swap to. I'm now playing with the earbud case that I have. That's what the little snapping sound you might have been able to hear was. But it keeps beeping in my ear because I'm clicking on the little button that tries to figure out where the other earbud is. And it's kind of fun, but it's also beeping in my ear because I'm just messing with it. Steam doesn't want to load again. So I can either get the game to load and then crash, or I can get Steam to load and then crash. But I can't get Steam to load the game without both of them crashing. At this point, I don't know what to do. It's been almost an hour of me trying to just get the game to work. This is why I try and open the game before I start the stream. But today I'm already 5 minutes late. It'll load as I start talking. It didn't load while I started talking. Now hopefully it'll work. Steam has loaded enough for me to be able to click play. It has given me the black screen of we are trying to load this game. Just play Minecraft, but I finally got the game to possibly be working. Also, the one downside and the one thing I realized by trying to suggest Minecraft as the alternative, the streaming software I use right now causes a ton of lag in Minecraft. So I always swap to my other streaming software that I have to play Minecraft, which would mean that I would have to essentially delete the stream that's already started to start a new one so that you could see Minecraft. And that sounds like a lot of work for very little reward, and it would just look like I started the stream at 10 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. And at this point I've already spent over almost an hour, well no, over an hour, trying to get the game to work. And it looks like the game is working. With me saying that now, it looks like the game is working. So therefore, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to let the game work. And load. Load, game, load. You're working, kind of. It seems to be working. I don't know where my mouse is on the screen. Oh, there it is. And now it's gone. Is the game functioning? It went to a black screen. The mouse has changed shape to be the game's mouse. And then it crashed. This darn game hates me. Man. Also, apparently it's been 0.3 hours of me trying to get the game to load because my playtime's gone from 61.1 to 61.4 hours now. I have played 0.3 hours of nothing loading the game time. Man. This is not kind to me today. Oh boy. Come on, game. Work with me, not against me. If it takes 7 more minutes, it's been a full hour of me trying to load this game with no success. Well, with marginal success, because it's appeared a few times. The last one actually got the mouse cursor to change to the game's cursor, and then it crashed. So that was further than it's gotten every other attempt. One of the attempts gave me music, but no mouse cursor. This one gave me a mouse cursor, but no music. So I don't know which one is technically closer to the game is working. Now we have the loading screen again. The loading screen is loading. Are you gonna give me the music and the cursor? Am I gonna get to play the game? Are we gonna get to play the game before it's been an hour of me trying to get the game to work? Am I gonna finally get it within an hour? Please? Game. What weird sounds can I make? I have the game sound. It loaded! You can see things on the screen now. The music is very much not happy. The music is very not happy. That music is very not happy. Okay. I'm gonna try and adjust it so that it doesn't lag as much. That's my hope right now. Because I know in the past it has caused quite a bit of lag every so often. So I want to try and fix that before we continue too far. But the game is working. That's the important thing right now. The game has decided to work. Okay. Work with me, not against me. Ow. Why did doing that hurt my arm? Okay. It has been less than an hour officially since I started, and the game is working. I'm just working on making it so that it lags less. This one goes there. And we do this. And then we say that you get to have those four. And then I find this one. And we do that. And then you are all of these ones. Okay. Cool. I'm making it so the game should not lag as much. I cannot say that it won't lag at all, but it should not lag as much doing this, hopefully. It has fixed the issue in the past, so I trust that it's going to work again. Okay. Okay. Game. Giants have overrun Alfheim and Gargarensis plots evil against the god Freyr. Reginleif must rally the battered Norsemen and drive out the invaders. Hopefully, doing what I did fixes any amount of lag that should happen. No, I don't want to learn how to play as the Norse. I already know how to play as the Norse. Okay. Hopefully I have fixed everything that wanted to cause a problem. Loading the game, loading the actual gameplay of the game seems to be the issue now. Come on, power through, computer. You can load the last little fragment of the loading bar. Please don't do this to me. Don't make me get this close only to stop. I even fixed it so that the computer wouldn't make it lag as much. Come on, game. You're so close to working and functioning as a game. Please. Work, you darn game! No, application, keep responding. It took an hour to get the game to work. Now it's gonna take another hour for it to respond and to work and function. I just wanted to play the game, play the mythical battle, and then do some of the New Year's event. Why does this game hate me when I like the game so much? Is it loading? Or is it crashing? It went to a black screen, that's why I'm questioning. What is happening? Are you crashing? Or are you working? It's working! That's a different voice actor for Gargrensis. That's a different voice actor. Yay, the game loaded. Defeat Gargrensis. Defend the Norse lands. I may as well get the really unique one for Freyr, right? And then I want this one. Allow farms. Okay, confirm. Auto queue gatherers. It works. Okay. It's just his town center. Okay. You're one of your town centers or your allies to summon and command Freyr's Golden Bursty to defend the area. Golden Bursty becomes stronger each age. Received from Freyr. Okay. That's how you say that word? What do you do? Ilyr's magic upgrades Duergar to Revenant. Duergar will harness the chilling touch of winter for improved range and attack damage. Sure, why not? That's something to do. Those are words that they do something. Allowing us as Guardian Bastion Godpower to be recast with a greatly reduced favor cost. Oh cool, we'll take that. Each tech research causes things to be cheaper. Well, I may as well just keep getting all the unique Freyr ones, right? I'll do that, and you get to do that. Okay, this gets to be a gate, and we'll make it a stone wall. Which one's going to come under attack? Let's get a hill fort over here, but I actually need to be seeing where I'm at, apparently. Okay. Oh, there's a range and line of sight of ranged soldiers. Oh, okay. I've got Reginleif and only Reginleif as a hero right now. We're going to go with this. I'm going to try and build it right here as soon as I can. Alright, everyone that's not you and not you, go over here and fight. Oh, do those just connect really closely? Probably. Yeah, they do. Okay. Reanimated archer that fires spectral arrows which penetrate all enemies in their path. Good against human soldiers. Yeah, I figured that was what the end of it said. Okay. Famed Yule deals enabling portable rams an age earlier, improving the work speed of all hill forts. Okay. That sounds cool. Okay. The more researches I have, the cheaper that one thing gets, and the cheaper that one thing gets, the cheaper it is. It's kind of how that works. So therefore, I may as well try and research everything. I should try and get more heroes just to generate favor quicker. Excuse me. Apparently saying words does not want to come out of my face. Jeez. speaking words does not want to be spoken. Okay. Well, that's defending over there. Not auto Q. Not auto Q, just Q1. I don't want to auto queue a fishing ship. I just want to have a fishing ship. And then speed along house units allows them to use a short burst of speed after standing idle. Oh, cool. You can repair that. That's a large army. Fight. Okay, now they all can heal each other. And we can do that, and then the more research I have, the cheaper that one thing gets. How cheap is it now? 95 instead of 150. That's nice. I don't know why the sound is trying to do that frequently. That's probably the only actual use of this river, because it looks like this is just a walk across area. This is how I figure out whether that's true or not. The music really does not like anything that I'm trying to do, apparently. Yes, it is. Ranged attack of buildings. Okay. Increase the ranged attack of buildings, which is fine. I really would like an armory, but all the improvements I'm trying to also make require food, or not food, wood. That was a lot of stuttery words. This looks like a very safe area for me. Okay. So I need to defeat Volstagg and Gargarensis. Okay. Now I've got a lot more people on wood, which should mean that I can get an armory, which will allow me to both upgrade my units and advance to the next age. Oh, it's making farms. That's why I don't have... I don't know why it's doing that and having such a hard time and saying it once. We're under attack by 2 enemies at the same time. I lost one of my hero units. Okay, build an armory and a longhouse. Then that. And in the meantime, my healer units are going to heal others. 225 wood for this. Jeez. That's not worth it. I can make portable rams. Is this 75 still? Okay. Gargarensis went to Njord. Okay. Let's go to age 3 and allow farm construction again. There's not enough gold in range of town centers. Okay, so all of you target that. Then when you're done, go over there. Upgrade rock giants. Allow them to regain hit points when attacking enemy buildings and deal more damage. Heroes and siege weapons. The crushing might of the ocean, making them inflict more damage and move faster. That's cool. Town centers and hill forts, enabling them to heal nearby units and automatically generate food. Ooh, that's really nice. Good against human soldiers and buildings. Also costs a ton of wood. Let's get 2 Goaty. Oh. That rock throw devastated a lot of my units here. Okay. quite a few farms being produced over there. Go and repair that. Oh, I'm under attack. Slow them down. Okay. That's quite a cool hero power. I see why it costs 200 to use it again. What's the one idle guy? You can build that. Why did that glow? I don't know. But I'll trust that it's probably important as a structure. Good against human soldiers. Range soldiers and siege engines. You keep building that. Okay. We're defending here. Oh, I can advance. Human soldiers more hit points, enable them to inflict extra damage to heroes. But I can also get myth units and a Nidhogg. I'm gonna figure out what the Inferno does, because I don't have that researched. Oh, this doesn't cost anything anymore. Or it only costs food, I mean. Oh, look there. Who owns that? Mother Nature does. Mother Nature owns that one too. Okay. Let's assume there's something dangerous in here. Because more than likely there is something in here. No? That's kind of surprising. Okay. Okay. I figured there was something over here. Did you heal that one? You can heal that one. Okay, berserkers are fine there. I've lost a lot of units for no real reason. I should have been paying more attention. Okay, I need to defend. Oh. Okay, so it explodes at the end of it. Got it. That was not a good thing to send inside of my own base. Evidently. But I defended myself. Cursed but devastating and powerful wingless dragon that engulfs enemies with fire and poison. Grants gold to its slayer, exceptional against human soldiers and buildings. Okay. I was hoping that this would lead me up to Halogi. Okay, the watchtower has researched everything. Valkyries, get out of there. One of you is frozen. Okay. When are you gonna unfreeze? Now. Now you're gonna unfreeze. Okay. Let's go after full stag. But first, let's build here. Maybe if it'll let me. Build that. Interesting how many times it feels like it needs to repeat the same tiny amount of words. Okay. Are there more Draugr over here? Yes. Okay. All of the buildings have researched everything that they can. Okay. You two need to flee because you're my healers. And I really don't want you guys dying. Okay. Let's build more houses. Okay. Oh yeah, I can just do this. That costs 300. Jeez. A divine boar hero. Did anything else come into here? No. Okay. It's a hero unit. Interesting. We'll see how far it can go. Oh, it also just throws enemies. So it's got the same boar ability as the braggy boar. It's the golden boars. Interesting. This is now my scout. You're not going to get very far because you're about to die. That's okay. Valkyrie, get out of there. Everything that's not the Valkyrie, go fight. These buildings heal my units, right? God powers recharge favor and cost... Recharge faster and cost less favor. I put those two words together. I mean, this is what I get for putting my buildings all the way up there. Okay. Okay. I need to pick one of these enemies and I need to obliterate them so that I don't have to fight all three at once. And at this rate, I think it's just going to be this one. Okay, we're gonna go obliterate this guy. Okay. That's the last of the researches that I needed. Alright. Go, attack, move there. There's another town center. That's okay. We're going after this guy's town center. You go after that building. Portable rams are going after the town center. Ballistas are going after that. What's happening over here? These guys... Why? Run away. Okay. Ballista. Destroy that building. Alright, all my buildings over here are getting destroyed, but I don't really care. Attack move down there. Okay. Shrine, Halogi's fire giants. Oh. It's apparently worthy of being attacked. Attack move that way. So this is just a pass that lets me ride into Gargarensis's area. like to build that here just to be on defensive. And then I can build up all of those that are missing now. And then that'll let me have all the population I need. Let's have you build that and build that one. It's mostly my siege units that I selected there to help attack. All of you, go over here and fight. Attack, move down to here, because I'm under attack. Defend. Select you two, you're also now part of group 1. I'd like you to build that and build this. I should have plenty of goatees to survive that, I hope. It really does heal, okay. Move to there once you're done. Okay, everyone should stand there, because that's in between the two things that provide an amount of healing. This gets to join group 4. This also joins group 4. This auto queues that. Group 4 gets to send all their units to here for now. Okay, we're gonna go destroy full stag. Nope, we're gonna go defend this village first. This town center at least. Okay, I would like a few more rock giants. And a few more draugrs. Okay. Now we go after full stag. I want to get rid of full stag just so I don't have to worry about my units getting frozen. Okay. don't fully understand why the portable rams have the same AI as all the rest of your units. Same for ballistas. Kind of wish that all the units that are labeled as siege units would go after the buildings while the rest of them go after units. But yeah. That is so annoying that it repeats the same words numerous times before it finally says it. Is there something else over here? I feel like there should be. I mean, that would have been a actual, like, understandable cry for help or whatever if it weren't for the fact that you know, it repeated itself 7 times. Okay. This doesn't seem like it's going to let it load this time. Come on. There you go. Build that. Okay. Should have enough units to just walk right in. And destroy Gagarensis. Oh, there is the Nidhogg. The more I fight, the more I get favor. Attack, move, destroy stuff. There's another one down there, actually. You to attack that, and only that. Okay. Son of Muspel. Oh. This can go over there. They were building a wonder. Build this faster. Okay, you guys can build town center. Okay, yeah, it looks like all of the passages that I could have taken, all of them did in fact lead up here. Their wonder was destroyed. That's good. Alright, Goaties go build the town center so that they can't rebuild it. Reginleif is not focusing on fighting, she's focusing on healing, which seems to be kind of a detriment. Destroy that, then destroy that, then destroy this. I'm assuming that there's another town center over there. Nope, okay. Okay. I was assuming there was another town center because he hadn't surrendered yet, but apparently they just had enough resources that they could keep producing units that could build buildings and therefore could pull itself back. If I had happened to run out of units, they could have made a comeback and kept threatening me with the units that they needed to produce. But that's okay. Alright. It took us way too long. It took us almost an hour just to get the game to work. A little bit over an hour to get the game work. And now it is been almost an hour of trying to play it. 45 minutes. 48 minutes it said. It's lovely seeing that my phone is like, hey, it's 15 degrees warmer than tomorrow will be 15 degrees warmer than today. And I'm like, but it was almost 0 degrees out, so that doesn't make it any warmer. But okay. And that's how you send people to visit Chiron when he's going after the Great Tamarisk Tree. That's how they put that into the game. And then Reginleif will keep fighting all of those giants and keeping them at bay as best as she can until she meets up with Arkantos. Alrighty. It is 11 o'clock. Depending on weather, I'm gonna have to work in the morning. Maybe I should end, even though it's technically only been one. It's not technically, even though it has only been one of the two things I planned. Yeah, it really is only Reginleif's rally. There's no other historical battles. Not historical, but mythological battles. I don't want to end just to wake up in time for work in the morning, because I'm going to have to go in earlier than normal. We'll do one of the... We'll attempt one of these, because there's 8 hours left of it. So, train 25 scouts in a single match. Physically impossible as the Greeks, unless you go Pegasi. 25 hero units as the Greek in any amount of skirmish or multiplayer games. Okay, so not all in one game. Ragnarok as Norse. If I did that, I tend to go Thor when I do go for Ragnarok power. 25 myth units in a single match. That's not going to be hard. Arena of the Gods, that's separate. Train 25 animals of set in any amount of skirmish or multiplayer games. That's not happening. Build all 5 monuments as the Egyptians. I could easily do that. Play 5 deathmatch. Collect 25 favor points using the Norse. 25 god powers in any amount of skirmish or multiplayer. Wonder Age 5 times with 5 different major gods. 25 damage using Implode. Sentinel 5 times. Using infantry units. Wind 10 skirmish. Lightning Storm or Earthquake as Greeks. Nidhogg or Fenrir as the Norse. 25 throwing axemen, 10 raiding cavalry, and 5 portable rams as the Norse. Okay. Complete any campaign mission on the ludicrous difficulty setting. Oh, that's a challenge. 25 damage using myth units in a single match. Promote 25 units using the Atlanteans in a single match. Fully upgrade the military academy, archer range, and stable as the Greeks in a single match. Okay. That feels doable. We can do that. So, Greeks have fully upgrade things, lightning storm or earthquake, Hades, Wonder Age, build a bunch of heroes. Okay, we'll do that. We'll play 1 skirmish match as Hades. Sure, we'll play against a bunch of enemies. Not random. I would like to play as Hades this time. Okay, so I'll have to go Artemis for Earthquake. Which means I miss out on Hephaestus, which kind of sucks because I like Hephaestus. And then do a bunch of damage as infantry, so that can also be done with Hades. Okay. So, if that last one is bugged, kind of like how in the prior event there was a bug, or it may not have been a bug, but it was an unintended feature of the Atlanteans. You needed to fully upgrade a counter barracks. There was an issue where if you upgraded anything that also could have been upgraded in the counter barracks in any other building, it did not give you the achievement. And if you advanced an age before you finished upgrading everything, it did not give you the achievement. So we're gonna go very slow as Hades to make sure that we upgrade everything fully every single time the whole way through. Infantry more resistant to pierce attacks such as arrows, and extend the range of hoplites. Let's think about this. If we go Athena, that's only 2 things that I have to research. And then I go range soldiers and vision, focus on villagers, foot soldiers, infantry. So if I go Ares, well no, I need to do damage as infantry. So I need to go Athena for infantry focus. This is plotting out how we're gonna go. I need to go Athena for infantry focus. Then we go Apollo for archer focus. Aphrodite gives you the Argo, okay. We'll go Athena for infantry, Apollo for ranged soldiers, Artemis for heroes and ranged soldiers as well. Okay. 20% chance for fallen humans to return as shades, myth units plus 15% hit points, ranged soldiers and heroes plus 1 range and line of sight, range fortifications plus 2 range, ballistics and burning pitch are researched instantaneously for free in their respective ages. Okay. We'll go 4 players just for all of that. Okay, so I have to get to the Wonder Age. I need to build a bunch of infantry. I need to cast the Sentinel power 5 times. And I need to fully upgrade the individual military buildings before I advance to the next age. Elysium, an abundance of animals lives in the lush and calm paradise. Small forests surround the ponds that holds the riches of this mythological world. Okay. Okay, and we're against Kronos, Ra, and Isis. Okay, so Atlanteans, Egypt. Got it. Oh, and also build as many heroes as I can. And I get Gastrophetas. I don't think I pronounced that right. Gastrophetes as the unique unit from the fortresses. Is it Gastrophetes? 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 Gastrophat. No, there's no way that's pronounced differently. I think it's spelled Gastrophetes. Gastrophetes? Gastrophetes? It's the unique unit. Okay. We're lagging just a bit. Oh, it invokes 5 of them. I thought it only ever was 4. Okay, I have to advance to the next age first before I can even worry about getting anything else built. Or worry about getting the Hades Vaults provides today endless income of gold. Oh, cool. I forgot that that's what he does. Bring the piggies back. I get Ajax, Achilles, Chiron, and Perseus. And I need 150 gold. Okay. Defending myself with walls is unlikely to work. If I get 5 town centers, and then I use the hero power of the sentinels on each of them, that'll go really well, and that'll be the easiest way to get 5 of them done. Okay, the only problem with the temple is that every time I get enough wood and gold, it's going to try and research all the things that I have queued up. Which isn't bad. But it is ever so slightly problematic. Okay, I'll definitely want to expand to there next. Okay. Honestly, just spamming villagers until I'm at max population isn't terrible. Temple improvements are cheaper. That's great. I'll definitely want that one. Increased building hit points. I'll probably need that one. And I haven't seen any of their scouts. Granted, the Atlantean scouts walk around and then stand in one spot. And the Egyptians walk around and build in one spot. What does this need? 200 wood? Okay. I need to get this as soon as I've got enough. There we go. I would like 5 villagers currently on favor. Okay. Oh, it got rid of the gold because it tried to produce this. I could get 25 scouts just by using Pegasi. I don't think I want to, but I could. Come on, thank you. I really do just need food. The more food I get, the quicker I can go to the next age. Okay. Auto-queuing the villagers is kind of a downside when trying to get food, but I should have enough food production to advance the next age right now. That pig is walking in. I can get Ajax right now. Ajax, go make the temple improvements cheaper. And then you can go increase the building hit points. And then this one will be good for the few heroes I get and I'm allowed to have. That will be great. Because even one hero in combat is going to be awesome. Having multiple heroes in combat that can also keep fighting and doing even more damage, going to be tremendous. Alright. You're going to summon over there. Ooh. You run away. Go stand over there. Temple improvements are cheaper. That is definitely cheaper. Still only have 2, so I'll make that 3 and we'll try and go to 5. Okay. I cannot advance the age until I've gotten all of the military buildings built and fully researched, just in case there is still a problem. Okay, 5 at favor should be enough. Let me go to Ajax. You're about to get that one? Okay. You can see that there's another pig over there. All those are researched. Get that added to research queue. Okay. There is just an oracle standing there. Get Achilles. Range attack. Switches to a ranged attack to fight flying units. Oh, they all switch to a ranged attack to fight flying units. Okay. That's really nice. I never actually paid attention to that. Plague of Serpents, Prosperity, and Valor. Get an archery range built after that. And you can get a military academy. Then we can get a stable next. If I can just locate some food, wood, and gold, I will train a huge army to punish you. That tends to be how you build units. Nice that the AI knows how to build units. Okay, these four are group 4. Pandora's box, which makes units cost less favor. It's a fun one to get. This needs a lot of wood. This just needs to get built. That all needs wood. Okay. Next thing I can do is build houses. Okay, they invoked Valor again, so they're trying to get quite a few hero units. Maybe I should start getting some military units. I'll get 5 of you. I will not advance the age until I have researched everything. An eclipse is happening. Uh-oh, who's getting attacked? And please tell me it's not me. Who's getting attacked? Not I, please. No, I pressed control instead of shift. Whoops. They're fighting. I did not realize that I could just build inside of the water, because I thought it was water. Okay, the nighttime is kind of cool. There we go. Build that. Go build both of those. Not quite fully researched, not fully researched, not fully researched. Or no, fully researched, not quite. It's only not fully researched because of the god I picked. I don't think it counts the god as part of it, I don't think it counts needing the god powers fully researched, but I'm not willing to risk it. Where am I under attack? Oh. I find it funny that the Chronos player's name is Arcantos. Because Arcantos would not have played as Chronos ever. Those are fully researched. That's fully researched. This is researching the last thing you can build an armory. Okay. That's Hero Power 2 of Hades' ability. That's fully researched. That's fully researched. That's fully researched. Okay. Go Apollo. As soon as this is built, Apollo should start being researched right away. Yep, Apollo is being researched right away. Okay, those are all gonna immediately get researched as well. We'll go group 3, priority now. Could you two go after that? Don't let the pig just get eaten for no reason or get degraded there. Okay. They're making more hero units. And the more they do that, the more I have to kind of be worried. Simply because the more hero units they have, the stronger their military can be. And if that military gets turned on me, okay. All of these are immediately getting researched. Okay. Those are both researching. Those are all getting researched. I need just a lot more wood. Allow them to heal. And then allow me to see what my opponents can see. Okay, just get my units close enough that as soon as I get the research, they can heal. There we go. Now my units are healing. Grace is so big, violence is second, watchful eyes of Hyperion. So Sekhmet is Citadel. Sobek is the shooty crocodile guys. Whatever they're called. There's the Citadel. Shooty crocodile guys. Hero power is... What? I don't remember. That was probably a weird sound to make my mouth do. Sorry. I don't always think before I just make a sound. Man, I know what Sobek does. That's not locusts. Or no, is it? It might be locusts. There's not like a Civilopedia. Oh, there is. There's a tech tree. There's a tech tree right here that I could always click. Sobek is locust. Okay. I thought I knew it, second guessed myself, but was right. Okay, I need to get that built. Or researched. Not built, but researched. I'm at 67 out of 100 population. I need 350 for that. Oh, there's a relic over here I didn't even see. Hack armor of infantry. I'll take that. Achilles, go get that. It is the ranged soldiers being researched right now. So that's really good, because then I can advance the next age. Which just requires me to build a fortress. That's what it is right now. Okay. And then I can put that back into the queue. Those are all queued up. Those are queued up. Those are queued up. That's good. I can add those to the queue. Currently I've got the shield going. All of that's researched. Or all of that's getting ready to be researched, I should say. That's ready. My game is lagging again. I found more piggies somehow. They came from someone else. Okay. Okay, that's researched. That's researched. That's researched. We can go to Artemis. So the only thing that's stopping me from having Artemis is having a fortress. And in order to have a fortress, I need to research all the other things that require wood first. Maybe I should go defensive focus, balance focus. Let's go balance focused. There's a priest fighting my units. That's a laggy fight. any spot to invoke my god power here again. Oh, nope. Don't do that. Buildings more resistant to siege weapons. The reason I clicked on this, get the piggyback. Build a fortress, then build more gold. Not build, but then get more gold. As soon as the fortress is built, I've got the next thing ready. Gastrofetoros. I was kind of close in how to spell that. Gastrofetoros. G-A-S-T-R-A. Not gastrofetoros. Gastra. Okay. Gastrofetes is what I was thinking it was. I was close. That's what I'll be proud of. I was almost there with the name of how to pronounce them. All 17 of those guys can go over there. Oh. Build the town center. I did not mean to still have these selected and then tell them to move. Okay, drop off your resources. Now go do something. Or let the game lag again. If I swap it to this, and then I switch it back to balanced, now these guys will move around again. They should have. The next age, and here's the lag spike as I advance the next age, and all of those researches get researched. I lost a few units. Make Perseus right now. Hey, that got me to use the hero power that I needed to use again. Not exactly what I was planning on doing there, but that's fine. We'll also get the secrets of the Titans over here. Okay, you can go harvest a tree. go defend over here with you. Grab Perseus. I still have 5 hoplites. That's interesting. I thought they'd be dead by now. I'm not gonna click that there. You're all researched. You're not quite. You're all researched. Okay. That's fully researched. That's fully researched. That's fully researched. That is currently researching Secrets of the Titan. To your heroes against myth units. Okay. Thoth, Horus, and Helios. And I got Secrets of the Titans. Cool. I can build a Titan. I don't know if that's necessary right now. Okay. One of my hero units died. Or not hero units, human units. Let's get 10 of those. Good against ranged soldiers and siege units, good against cavalry. Let's get 5 of those. Or not, because I'm lagging again. Yay. 5 of those. 10 of them. Another 5 of these because I've already got 10. 10 of those. We'll get a Chimera, another Manticore. And they can all go back to wood. Okay. Okay, I no longer need hero units. Okay. All of this is my army. Nope, all of this is my army. Okay, that one guy is attacking all of my villagers. We're gonna attack their drop site. Raw is yellow. Okay, so let's not go after yellow. Excuse me, let's not go after yellow first. Because I can't use my god powers that way. would like to target God Power here. Go attack that. That's what's stopping it. It's Isis that doesn't let you do. I had Isis and Ra backwards. Or no? Maybe I didn't. There. Earthquake. Attack move to here. Heal my units because I realize that they're kind of dying. I'm under attack by green while I'm attacking gray. Yes, gray, you can offer your surrender. Group 4, send your units up here. You're all group 1. All of group 1, get in here. Fight. Go rebuild that. Group 1, wherever you are in the world, go attack those units. All of you guys go build that. Then go back to farming. Okay, those are all researched fully. That's all researched fully. Can I get you 4 to build that? We're gonna go after these guys and attack them because they attacked me. the up while I attack that building, and then attack that one. Okay. Spread out. Do I have a single random unit? You three go back in there. Heal my units as best as I can to keep them alive. Okay. I'm getting the secrets of the Titans. I'm obliterating them from existence. Small trickle of favor. Okay. That's not really worth picking up. Okay. These are not putting up any more fights. Okay, I would like my whole army to move back to here. And then all of these guys. All of you guys build that. All of you guys build that. All you guys build that. All you 5 build that. And then go back to here. Tech move to here. Chiron, you get to join group 1. All these guys get to join group 1. You join group 1. I'm advancing to the Wonder Age. All of you will drop off your resources. And then I will have you 5 afterwards go over there. And then I will wait until I get to the Wonder Age before I go attack. Because if I attack early, I am going to destroy them because my army is just massive. Actually, stand over here near the temple where you can heal. Or we'll just actually go here, and this guy can just build a temple. walk away. That way you don't accidentally get stuck doing that. Okay. And I'm rebuilding all of my villagers that I've lost. Are any of these important? Attack at counter infantry. Buildings more resistant to siege weapons. I'm not getting attacked. Myth units cost less favor. I mean, I may as well. Let's grab Chiron. Myth units cost less favor. That sounds like a good one to get. What's under attack over here? Oh, the priest. $8,000 gold out of the 10,000 I have. Maybe not the best decision to just spy on all of my enemies. This one's healing. Achilles is back. Okay. Achilles died. They must have found his heel. Alright. We've almost got the Wonder built, which will put us in the Wonder Age, which means that I can spend a lot less favor on all the abilities. Spend a lot less favor on all of the hero powers. I mean, not just abilities. I said the wrong word. This is always the boring part of the game, where you've kind of already known you're going to win. Looks like Geb 2, my opponent, hasn't even built the Titan Gate. It hasn't even said that they unlocked the secrets of the Titans. Or if it did, I did not see it. I've got 15 units on favor. That's a little more than I meant to have, but that's okay. That Titan really doesn't like not doing anything. Okay. Full attack move with all the units I have. And then also any other units I have are just going to get brought over there. We will just auto queue these guys. I would like to throw an earthquake right about here. But it's fully dependent upon line of sight. The epicenter is right in front of the town center. Alright, most of their buildings kind of got destroyed. Yeah, there's the Scarab for Sekhmet. And I can heal my units as soon as things start going badly. Okay. Let's just heal the units over there. took out their town center, or their citadel center over here. There's another one over here. It's not gonna exist for long. No, you don't get to leave with dignity. I'm going to obliterate you instead. You get to leave obliterated, not with dignity. I'm a very nice enemy. I don't let you surrender. I'm just gonna attack move to the edge of the map over there. Oh, now they go for a Titan Gate. That's a little too late. Okay. The Titan Gate was over in the corner. Right over here is where they finally built it, so I would have been walking right over towards it. Yeah, okay. Yay! That's a skirmish mode. Highest score, largest army, most deaths, most relics. Most deaths caused, most deaths was Geb 2. Most improvements was Geb 2, and most resources was me. That's just because they can actually research more things. Oh, actually no, that's because I didn't have a marketplace. I never built one. So I was missing 3 improvements there. Oops. I'm the only one who built the Titan. Shocker. I used a lot of hero powers. And then built the Titan. And I got a wonder completed. And then built more hero powers. That was 3 earthquakes. I was not 3 earthquakes. What? Use restoration. Okay, I was only targeting the 2 that said earthquake. Whoops. Oh, that's total military resource value. Total population, I had more for a majority of the time until I got attacked a little bit. And then I kept going up. Idle villagers, you can see when they stop doing something, look around, and then do something else. This is where the wonder was completed. Everyone was sent one place. They all idled for a second, and then they re-applied where they're supposed to go. All the times it dips down. That's where I got attacks. Military units kept building a bunch. Yep. I lost one, and then I got it back. I don't really tend to look through all of these because it's just kind of odd to me, I guess. All resources collected, you can see how much more I had than all the others. But, yeah. Nearly 3 times the first guy, twice as much as the next leader. Grossly eclipsing everyone. Except for on favor for Geb 2, but that's just because Egypt just needs to build their little statues, whereas I have to use units. 100 peak at villagers. There's no point in not spamming villagers until you hit the highest amount you can. So I tend to let that happen. Favorite unit, hoplites, 141 buildings destroyed. Yay, it's a palindrome. 65 villagers destroyed, 193 units destroyed, 70 largest army. Technology, we were the fastest to get to all the ages. Whole minute ahead of them. Close to 2 minutes. Minute and 15 or so. This one was was a little over 2 minutes. 62 researches, they had 63. I would have had more if I built the market. But I didn't. Oops. I forgot a building. There we go. And now we see if that was completing any of the Year's event things. Those are the words I was trying to think of. Dang. I'm bad at this. Bad at remembering words. Alright. As soon as it loads, it should tell us. It should give us the rewards, if we succeeded or not. There's the sound that we did. Cast the Sentinel God Power 5 times as Hades in any amount of skirmish or multiplayer games. I want to know how you cast the Sentinel God Power 5 times, not as Hades. Because that feels a little bit weirder. Deal 20-25 damage using infantry units in a single match. 20-25 damage using Lightning Storm or Earthquake as the Greeks in a single match. Again, I don't know how you wouldn't do that as the Greeks. Deal 20-25 damage using myth units in a single match. Fully upgrade the military academy archer range and stable as the Greeks in a single match. That was quite a few of these. And we got 4 out of 25 hero units. That's not true. I thought we lost Achilles at least once. Maybe I just misplaced Achilles, but he actually didn't die. I thought he died. 25 myth units in a single match. I didn't get 25 myth units. That's my bad. Okay. And everything else just comes with time. Oh, the Norse is throwing axemen, raiding cavalry, portable rams. Okay. Complete any campaign mission on the ludicrous difficulty setting. Any campaign on ludicrous. Are there any other campaigns that are difficult? Let's go with ludicrous. Let's see if we can beat the first one on ludicrous. I tried to play the last one in the Fall of the Trident campaign on ludicrous just to see how difficult it was. Oh boy, was that difficult. It did not work. And I might have been able to bounce back from where I was at if I had not have tried to build a town center. But I think I still would have been found. We're gonna skip that. If you really want to see that cutscene, we played this whole campaign prior. Okay. We're all researched everywhere. All those, build there, go to 4. Do that, also go to 4. We're gonna auto queue all of them. Whoa, that's a lot of units. I see why this is ludicrous. fire on one unit. Arcantos is about to die. Yep, doing just that. Toxicity required wood and gold. Hoplites required gold and food. Deal with all those guys first. Arcantos, you can deal with the Kraken. Deal with the one guy. Attack the thing that's attacking us. Okay. Okay. Trying to do ludicrous mode is fairly difficult. Fire on one guy. The more we can focus fire one guy, the faster they can all die. And now it'll let me do that? Okay. Stop doing that for a moment. All of you are group 1. Okay. We're going to focus fire on this group down here first. Okay, we're going to have to be very careful because they've got myth units. Okay, I really need Arcantos. This is not going well, and I see why it's ludicrous mode. Okay. Okay, Arcantos, you're gonna deal with that guy. Target the one that's almost dead. You run over there, pick up Arcantos. I'm going to die. Okay, I see why this is ludicrous mode. Okay. This is not going well. Oh yeah, I'm Poseidon. I get militia. I forgot about that. Only good against other ranged soldiers. Alt X. Okay. Fight the guys that are the lowest on health. I'm just glad that it forces you to destroy all of them before you have to fight the next thing. Cool. I'm gonna need the Atlantean army. I knew ludicrous would be difficult, but geez, I was unprepared for this. This is just for the New Year's event. Dang. Can I borrow these Heliopoli up there, please? I kind of need them. Holy shnikes! Hoplites, no. Holy I'm dying here. Oh, thank God. Oh, I need that. Everyone attack move to here. This was not going well. Man, am I glad we did not try to go through this campaign on ludicrous mode. Some of the maps, moderate was probably a little difficult. Like that one Norse one where you wait for Odysseus to arrive. Just staying alive that long was difficult. Dang. Okay. They just spawned a lot of enemies every time. I'm not interested in watching the cutscenes again. Man, what the heck? Maybe one day I will attempt this on Titan difficulty, but not ludicrous difficulty. Complete any campaign mission on the ludicrous difficulty setting. I could probably have done this on ludicrous and been fine. I don't know if that would have counted, but that would have been really funny if it did. Oh, wow. No. Maybe at some point in the future I will try and go through on hard or Titan difficulty. Like, yeah. Ludicrous is one of the options, but Titan is probably just as difficult, and hard is, like, we played on moderate, which is more difficult than standard, and, like, story mode would be they're completely, like, oh, it says they're attacking, they're gonna attack, but not very difficultly. Like, that would have been it. Hard and Titan, like, maybe hard mode would have been easier. Dang. Okay, that was just for getting up here with the different profile pictures you can have. That's pretty much all that these events are giving you, is just new options. But, like, man. Ludicrous mode is very much ludicrous. Wow. Okay. I think that is a good stopping point for today. The next week, if we try to do the event, probably wouldn't have enough time to do the event. What with needing to play 5 deathmatch modes, 5 Arena of the Gods, and I think it was win 10 skirmish modes somewhere. Win 10 skirmish or multiplayer games. That would just take a while. But yeah, okay. I will work on some of that in my own spare time and free time. But sorry that it took about an hour to even get the game to load. Normally I have the game up and running before we start. But when I got home at like 8:30-ish, which gave me about 30 minutes to start, that's when I learned that my computer had restarted during the day and did an update that I didn't tell it to. So I had to reload everything, including the software that I used to stream. So trying to get all of the game and the rest of the systems up kind of caused issues, apparently. So I do apologize for that. But it worked out. Reginleif's rally was a lot more further in the plot line of the main campaign than I realized. But that's the interesting way to learn how to play as Freyr, the newest god to the Age of Mythology cast. Soon to be not the newest god, because if I remember correctly, Immortal Pillars, the Chinese DLC, is supposed to come out sometime in May or over the summer, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't pay attention to the store page for a lot of the games. But that is all of my rambling right now. On Thursday at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, we'll do the regular Gemcraft stream we do each week. It is on Thursday instead of Friday this week, because on Friday, assuming my sister is done with having influenza, we will try to have our anime discussion thing for her first anime viewing. She'll discuss the things she liked about the movies, things she didn't like. And then I'll be teaching her some of the different genres of anime so that she can kind of figure out what she might like. And then she is planning on giving me some shows and or musicals that she wants me to watch, and then in the future we will discuss those as well. And then we'll just keep kind of going back and forth. At least that's the plan. We intended to do that last week, but she got severely sick. So yay! Hopefully her immune system is better this week. But that will be hopefully Friday. If she is still sick, and that is the problem, then we will work on Minecraft. We'll be tearing down some of the mountains that are around the castles and trying to figure out the placement for the Deep Slate castle that I have, making sure that it lines up with the quartz castle that I've already placed. If I need to move the quartz one, I will. Not a big deal. And then lining up with quartz castle and the blackstone castle to put the purple castle down. Just to have a game plan of however the heck I am lining things up. But that is all of my rambling for today. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking around for a late night stream. Hope you guys have a good day, a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon, and a good night, and a good time zone wherever you are. I think that's all 5 that I normally say. I might have missed one now that I've started thinking about it. Morning, evening, noon, night, day. Yeah. Anyways, have a good time zone, and peace out.